Port Grand Complex marks yet another shining milestone in the path to achieve the governor's vision. Built on the old Napier Mole Bridge, Native Jetty, the complex has transformed the old edifice into a promenade where people can gather, entertain and relax, dine out and do shopping with the thrill of sailing on a ship. Constructed in 1862 by Charles Napier to link mainland Karachi with the harbour, the bridge was first expanded in early 1900 and again in 1960. In 1996, when the authorities decided to demolish it because it had totally decayed, Mr. Shahid Feroz, Managing Director, Grand Leisure Corporation, GLC, persuaded the then Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto to preserve the historical monument. But the scheme to resuscitate the site remained in doldrums until Dr. Ibad assumed charge as the governor. He injected new dynamics into the scheme. The project was entrusted to the GLC on build, operate and transfer basis. Transfer of the land to the GLC was accordingly arranged with the Ports and Shipping Ministry. Much hard work was involved in the process. The bridge had to be completely rebuilt. International companies were associated with the project. Designing was done by an American architectural firm, lighting arrangement by Italians, landscaping by the Australians, horticulture planning by the Thais, and structural engineering by Pakistani naval engineers. Submarine engineers were employed for reinforcing many of the decayed piles. Even some mature trees were imported from abroad and planted to beautify the area. Port Grand also has enclaves for diverse activities, including a special art gallery for amateur artists to hold art shows. It has also become an ideal venue for cultural events and for celebrating special occasions like Spring Festival, birthday parties, and even international conventions. The old Napier Mole Bridge, which stretches for about 1,500 feet into the sea, now in its new shape as food and entertainment complex, bristles with food outlets for the gourmets and shopping outlets for shopaholics. The flood of lights from the ships berthed at the port yonder lend it an Arabian Nights ambience, and the shimmering reflection of moonlight on the water below adds a touch of tranquility, ideal for relaxation. A special feature of the complex is that it has preserved historical relics such as the old Hindu temple and an ancient banyan tree. It also epitomizes the old communal amity with a mosque at one end and a Hindu temple at the other, safely ensconced in its embrace. Cleanliness and security are other notable features of the complex. It is beyond doubt that Port Grand is a marvelous achievement. The plan to start dinner cruises on vessels with a capacity for up to 200 passengers would further enhance its grandeur and importance. Yet, there should be no room for complacency. Much still needs to be done, both to sustain what has been accomplished so far and explore new vistas to fulfill the governor's dream.